it's got a little bit of elastic to it. So we can reach all the way up towards the top end of your mat. And then gently start to pull your body along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. Drawing up into your cat stretch. Let's round up through your shoulders and back. And then taking your head and tailbone away and sitting all the way back down on your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin, drawing up again into cat stretch, rounding up through your shoulders and your back, and taking your head and tailbone away and sitting back down onto your heels. Let's again draw bring that hand all the way back and down to your leg. Changing over. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's open it back, following that hand back. And again, deep breath in, raising your arm. Breathing out, open the chest, the shoulder. Again, deep breath in, let's raise the arm high. Breathing out as we open back and down. Two more here. Breathing in, breathing As you breathe out to lift, let's extend your right leg if you can. And hover an inch or so from the floor. Breathing in. And then breathing out to draw that leg back on in. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out to slide out the left leg. Breathing in. And breathing out as you draw that leg back on in. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, slide away the right leg. Raise the upper body, keep the chin away from your chest. Breathing in. And breathing out, sliding that leg back on in. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, slide up the left leg, raising the upper body. Breathing in. And breathing out as you draw that leg back in. This time, breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extend out through your right leg. And if you can, lift also your left. Breathing in. And breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, slide out the left leg. Brace the core, lifting the right if you can. Breathing in. Breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Breathing in, on the chin. Breathing out to slide out your right leg. Brace the core, lifting the left. Breathing in. And breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Breathing in, on the chin. Breathing out, extend the left leg, lifting the right if you can. Breathing in. Breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back with one more set. Breathing in, on the chin. Breathing out to extend your right leg, lifting your left. Breathing in. Breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out to extend the left leg, raising the right if you can. Breathing in. And breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Okay, now taking the band, I'm just going to place it around the bottom of both of your feet. We're going to work into a version of the double leg extension. So placing the band around the feet, and then just letting your arms fall down by your side. So just dropping your elbows right down against the floor. As you breathe in, drawing your knees in towards you. And as you breathe out, engage your core, push your way into your back. Breathing in, drawing the knees in. And then breathing out and pushing out into your back to press away. Again, breathing in, draw the knees in. Breathing out, engaging with your core as you push the legs behind you. So just looking beyond your fingers and then holding for the 20 breaths if you can. Deep breath in, breathing out, belly pulls up. Breathing in, out 2. In, out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. In, out 10. In, out 11. In, out 12. In, out 13. In, out 14. In, out 15. In, out 16. In, out 17. In, out 18. In, out 19. And in, out 20. Gently lower yourself all the way down on the floor. Let's work into just gently opening up for the shoulder. So if we take one arm to come out and along the floor, gently roll upon the shoulder, tucking your knees in, and raising the opposite arm. Your head can be up or it can be down, according to how that feels for you. Wherever you get to, go breathe. And then coming all the way back round upon your belly, taking your arm along the other way. And again, tucking your knees in, raising your arm up, looking up towards your thumb. Alright, and then again, coming all the way back round upon your belly. Now I'm going to go next into breaststroke, and I'm going to use the band to activate the triceps a little. So I'm going to fold my very long band over, and I'm just going to lay it over the top of the back body. Alright, so to begin with, I'm just going to with the shoulders, rolling them back and forth, and then I will start to lift up and work the band. And again, option, use it or don't use it, depending on how that feels. So shoulders rolling to the floor. As we breathe in through the nose, roll the shoulders back. As you breathe out of your mouth, engage the core as you lift and hover. Breathing in, keep the core locked on. Breathing out, keep the core locked on. Letting go and letting the shoulders down the bottom. Breathing in, rolling back the shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core, lift. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, let's lower, let the shoulders back up against the floor. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with the core as we lift. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out as we lower. Okay, so this time, holding onto the band. Breathing in, rolling back and down with your shoulders. As you breathe out, bring the band with you and send it downwards towards your knees. Breathing in and breathing out to lower and let your shoulders down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, engaging the core, lift and hover, send your hand away. Breathing in, stay. And breathing out to lower and let your shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, lift and send the band down and away. Breathing in, stay. Breathing out to lower and let the shoulders down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, lift and hover. Breathing in, stay. And breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, engaging the core to lift. Breathing in. And breathing out to lower and let the shoulders down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out as we lift and hover. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out to lower and let the shoulders down. One more time. Breathing in, shoulders roll back. You can from here come up a little higher if you would like to get up on the elbow. So I'm going to leave that up to you. If we bring the back forwards, place your palm flat down. Now when you're ready, we're breathing out to lift the leg and we're breathing in slower. But again, still make sure your body is in a lovely straight line. And then breathing in slower. Breathing out, engaging the core. Breathe in, get breathing out to open it back. Breathing in and breathing out to draw it back and over. Deep breath in, breathing out, opening the shoulders, working that range of motion through your shoulder girdle. Breathing in and breathing out to come all the way back. And again, breathing in, breathing out to open back. Breathe in and then breathing out. Now taking the band on a diagonal, and then this time sending the band back behind the head, drawing it all the way around and back in front of the body. Breath in, breathing out, ascend that band all the way back and around in front again. Breathe in, breathing out, just open it back, bring that band back and around the front. Breathe in, breathing out as we take it all the way back and around. Now we're trying to keep the arms as straight as we can as we do this. But if you find it really difficult, okay, bend the elbows, don't hurt yourself. And coming back. Breathing in, breathing out, sending your arms all the way back and around. Breathing in, breathing out, circling it back into the flow. One more set. Breathe in, breathing out, circle it back around. Breathe in, breathing out, circling it back around. Alright, let's put our hand down. Now we're going to bring us into our side bend. And I'm going to move that into plank and twister. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of everything. Just settle yourself down. I just need to do one technical thing. Alright, I think we're just going to make it better. I can see there's a little bit of interference. Alright, so just sit yourself down for a moment. Hopefully that's going to improve this. Okay. Now, if you'd like to come around to your side bend position. So we're going to do this firstly on the elbow, okay, and then we're going to look to move it up onto the hand, if you feel okay with it. So I've got the elbow tucked in, and then there's a reach up coming up into a side plank, and then we have that side bend. Coming back on up, and then passing the hand to go beneath the body. Drawing it back up, and then bringing your forearm to the floor and popping your knees over to the other side. Raising your arm up high, and then reaching out of your waist to a side bend. Bring the arm back up, and then posting the hand beneath the body. Drawing it back up, placing your arm in front here. Right arm coming around for either the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot. And then drawing your body back on up. Let's change legs. Bring your foot in towards you. And then as we reach up with the left arm, stretching across either the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot. Releasing forwards. relaxed. Okay, taking a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, take a little rotation. But as you turn, try and keep the center of your chest moving around. Breathing in to come back. Breathing out, take that rotation, gently turning. And then breathing in to come back. So really be focused on turning through the rib cage, not moving your shoulders or your head further than your body's going. Breathing in and back. Breathing out, engaging with the core. And then breathing in as we draw back. Again, breathing out as we turn. Breathing in and back. Again, breathing out to turn. Now you can do a few more of those, or breathing in to turn, and then breathing out, taking a little bow out of your waist and drawing the body over. Breathing in to come up, and then breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in to turn, breathing out, taking a little bow over your head. Breathing in to come back up, breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in to turn, breathing out, taking a bow over the leg. Breathing in to come up, breathing out, engaging the core. Again, breathing in to turn, breathing out, little bow over your leg. Breathing in to come up, breathing out back to the middle. Now you can either do a few more with the band, or do a couple with your arms out. So breathing in to turn the upper body, breathing out, take that little bow over your leg. Breathing in, coming up, breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, we can turn, breathing out, taking that bow over your leg. Breathing in to come up, breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, let's turn, breathing out, and taking that bow over the leg. Breathing in to come up, breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in, we can turn, breathing out as we draw over the leg. Breathing in, coming up, breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. And then just let down your arms. Now let's just draw in your right leg. Take your right leg over your left. Feel free to keep the left leg straight or fold it up to the side of you. Draw your left arm in, hug the knee in, sit the body up tall, and then looking up over your right shoulder. And then either vinyasa or come to a half prayer, or fold your arm underneath and hold on to your fingers. your chin across to one side, looking down into the corner of your body. Bring the head through to the middle. And then across and over to the other side. Feel that stretch coming along the back of your neck on one side. Alongside of your neck. Imagine that you're taking your head up toward the ceiling against the wall. So kind of diagonally over and upwards. And then over to the other side. Stretch out.